So it's called the letter S. It makes a S sound and it starts here. We go around and back. I don't have some clever way of remembering how to say them. I know that each program does, but I'm just going to say where I start and how I move my pencil. So this is the A. It makes an A sound. We go start at the top, round this way, and then keep your pencil on as you go back down. With the T, it's called a T. It makes a T sound. Start at the top, go straight down, hook at the bottom, take the pencil off, go across this way. P makes a P sound, go straight down, don't take the pencil off, back up and around. The I makes an IT sound, start here, go straight down. Some don't want the hook at the end, or I do like it, but you don't have to. Put the dot at the end, that'll depend on what your child's teacher wants. N, go down, makes an N sound, go straight down, don't take the pencil off, back up, bounce up, and then around with a hook at the end. M makes an sound, start here, straight down, up and over, back down, back up and over, with a hook at the end for me. The D makes a D sound. We start here, we go around, this is one of the trickier ones. Straight up, don't take the pencil off, all the way to the top and then back down. G makes a G sound, just like the A and the O, and the Q starts here, goes around, back up, and then don't take the pencil off, straight back down. The O again starts here, goes around, it's called an O, but it makes an O sound. We start here, we go around and back around to connect and finish. The letter C makes a K sound. Start here and go around, one of the easier ones to grasp. The K makes a K sound. Different ways of doing this. I start at the top, go straight down, and then I start here and go in and out without taking it off. That's one continuous action. E makes an E sound, start here. I tend to tell them to go straight across and then over and rejoin, and then back round as if you're going to join up and stop. The U makes an U sound, start here, round and down, back up, don't take the pencil off, carry on down, and for the hook at the end. R makes an sound, start at the top, go straight down, back up and across, don't take the pencil off at any point. H makes a H sound, start at the top, go straight down, back up and over and around with a little hook at the end. B makes a B sound, start here, go straight down, back up, don't take pencil off, around and reconnect. F makes a F sound, start here, go up, down, it's a tall letter and it also has a long dangly tail. Now take the pencil off and connect, across there. The L makes an L sound, start at the top, go straight back down and then hook at the end. There are some other letters which I should probably do while we're here, so I'll just add these two. The Y makes a Y sound, so we'll start here, we'll go down, up and around just like a letter U, except instead of stopping there we'll carry on and go around to finish it. Then we have the V or V, starts here, goes down at this angle and straight back up, don't take the pencil off. Then the W or the W makes a W sound, start here, just like the V, straight down, straight back up, straight down, straight back up. When I say straight, I don't mean straight, I mean diagonally. And the Z starts here, go across, down that way and back across. Again, I don't have any fancy way of remembering them, but that's just to help you parents with understanding how the children will be taught to make these letters. Please note that I will just note that it's up to your teacher and the child's teacher as to how they think is the best way to form them, I suppose. These are just the ways that I like to teach them. Different states in Australia have different preferred methods as well. I will just highlight the ones where you take the pencil off and those that you don't. So this is one where you take the pencil off and then put the cross across the top. This is also one where you have to take your pencil off and then go back in, back out, and also the F. And I also forgot, of course, the letter Q. So I'll just do that one. We always teach this one with a U, with an so that it makes a Q sound, and not as a standalone letter. But in terms of formation, we'd start here, go around just like the G, straight down, and then back up this way. Again, you don't take your pencil off for that one. So as you can see, there aren't many where the pencil's actually taken off. Another thing to know is that when they're making these, when they're going round as in a circular motion to make these letters, I always tell them to go that way around. So for the G, the A, the O, the G, the D, and the Q. I also have realised that I have forgotten the letter B, or B, which makes a B sound. So let me just do that one down here. That is one of the earlier ones they will learn, so I need to put that one back on. So that starts at the top, goes down, back up and around. Don't take the pencil off. And that is one of the trickier ones to pick up because it's often confused with a D. I hope that has helped. I'll just put the dots on these for where you should start each letter. I'm also going to add the other two letters that I didn't put on here, which is the X, which starts here and goes down this way, and then take your pencil off and goes this way. So that's another one where we do take our pencil off, and of course the J, makes a J sound, and that one would go from the top straight down, hook, and then put the dot on at the end, not before. So that's again one where we take our pen off, and I suppose that one is 2. So hopefully that helps with letter formation. I will put also on the website a picture of where each of these starts. So I'll put these dots on here so that you know where each starts, and so you can use that as a quick reference guide as to where you would hope to be starting each letter. And yeah, hopefully that helps. Okay. There we go.